Welcome to the After Spin, opinions from thought leaders in our state. I want to ask Dennis Wicker and Rick Henderson. The Pasquotank County District Attorney is seeking the death penalty against the 4 inmates charged with 4 deaths at the Correctional institution in Pasquotank County. North Carolina hasn't executed anybody since 2006. Both House Speaker Tim Moore and Senate President Pro Tem Phil Berger have said it's time to resume capital punishment. Should these executions resume? Rick?
I think they should, and I think if indeed the inmates who were involved in the Pasquotank killings are convicted, I think that they should face the death penalty as a possibility. I'm also hesitant to say that it should be broadly adopted. I think that the capital punishment should be saved for the worst of the worst, and this would be one of those sorts of situations. But I think we ought to start resuming executions again.
Interesting. Dennis, you follow that suit?
Yeah, I do. I will say that the jury will decide whether these guys live or die. So it's a jury question. And as someone that's got the legal training that I do, I want to wait and see what all the facts are and what comes out in the trial. I know the prosecutor is seeking the death penalty in this case. It does sound like a very heinous crime. I mean, they used hammers and tools, and this was just vicious. I'm hoping, I know that Speaker Moore and President Pro Tem Berger were criticized a little bit for their comments, but I think it was out of sense of frustration of what's been going on out there in our prison system. And so I fully expect the prosecutor to put on a case whereby, given the facts as we know they are from the reports we've heard, I wouldn't be surprised to see the death penalty imposed.
All right, so generally, do you support the capital punishment?
In limited circumstances. I'm not wild about it, but I think that there are certain circumstances where it's appropriate.
Dennis?
I'm the same way. I do, but I think it has to be very specific, very particular. It's got to be void of any kind of racial discrimination and things of that nature. And I'm interested in empirical data that shows whether or not it's a deterrent at the end of the day. There's a lot of things coming out about it that we need to know more about.
All right. Well, thank you for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.